Alright, Cars and Bids friends, had a request for a driving video, so I'm going to do my best. I'm on my own, and I obviously don't want to have a crash, but I'm going to do my best to show you some shifting, show you what it sounds like with getting it up to speed. This tach is in kilometers, and I have gotten it up to about 122, 123 kilometers on the highway a few times. Opening up some windows here, some warm day, and I have, not had any kind of problems. I've owned an old Range Rover that I couldn't get that thing to not overheat. Not had any heat troubles with this one whatsoever. But opening up some windows here. All right, so I'm gonna go cold start, and then I'm gonna do my best to find a camera angle here that works while we drive. All right, so I got no warning lights. The glow plug is hot. Oil pressure's good. I haven't driven it yet today, so temp's gonna be low for a few minutes here. Transfer case, I've had no problems whatsoever. So I'm going to try to prop it up like this, and we'll see how this works. I really need one of my kids here to help me. Now, I'll try it like this. Alright, so we're going to go brake off, go in reverse. And as I said in the posting, since I've owned it, I have done rear shocks, I've done power steering pump, and master and slave cylinder on the clutch. Alright, so I'm going to do my best to get some RPMs on here. Well, kilometers, we don't have our tach. Alright, you can hear the shift. No grind. Nice and clean. So I'm staying in second here to go down this little hill in my neighborhood. The ratio is geared so low to the point where, unless you're at a dead stop, you don't really need first. Alright, so I stayed in second there. Usually I run it up to about 45K or so before I need to hit third. Sorry, dodging cars. Once the engine gets hotter, it can maybe even get up to 50 as it warms up. Alright, so I'm going to go out and take it out on the road where I will get it up to 5th. Then I may pause the video, and then I've got a highway strip I'll put it out on, and I'll get it up to definitely get it deep into 5th. Alright, so again, just cycling down through. I'll go all the way to 1st here. So complete stop, smooth shift in the transfer case. That's second. Engine temp still not up yet. It takes a few minutes, even on a warm day. You can run third up to about 60K. Alright, so here's the road where I'll get it up into 5th after I let some cars go past here. Second, third, you can hear that turbo kicking in, that high-pitched whine. I love it. Love that sound. All right, so we're going 4th. give us an opportunity to get it all the way into fifth. And I'll try not to get a ticket, but I'll push it up as high as I can here. Blinkers work. I'm going to keep it in third. It's a little bit faster transition here. Could have done second. Turbo. All right, going to fourth. And here's about where I put it in fifth. All right, got the windows down. Got a lot of air noise. This road's got a speed limit of about 45. But it's smooth. Steering's smooth. There's no shudder. So we're right at 100K. And, you know, this is comfortable. Pushing 105 here. Coming up on the stop sign, stoplight. So I live outside the Nashville area, so I've only had to get it on the interstate, like I-65, maybe twice. But both times I was comfortable. I was definitely getting past. But I had it in fifth, and I was running it at I think I got it up to about 122, 123. Oh, there's a Big Brother Defender right there. That's fun. I like seeing other Defenders on the road. But we're just rolling here, about 75K on a residential road. And hope you can hear, just, it's smooth. The clutch is in great shape. Steering's been aligned when I got the power steering pump replaced. I'd love to hear that turbo kick in. So I have a friend who has a 92 200 TDI, and when she drives this one, I mean, she said this just feels like a Corvette compared to that 200 TDI. So it's significantly more powerful. Of course, the engine parts are, I think, a little easier to come by on the 300. Go through one more light cycle here. And the downshift works, you know, really well for speed control. So putting it into third, clutch is off. Nice slow down here. No brake. Putting it into second. Nice little slow down here. So coming to a complete stop. Hanging in neutral. Since I bought this truck with intent to sell, I've not taken it off-road. I've not played around with the diff lock at all, but other than to turn it on in my neighborhood and know that it engaged, so it definitely works. The engine temps come up to stable. That's where it sits. It's pretty rock steady. So I don't know if you can kind of hear the difference, but it did shift up faster. There's a little bit more smoothness to it. The turbo kicks in. It's got great acceleration. You know, it does have all-terrain tires on it, but I don't feel like I get too much road noise off of those. All right, hope that gives you a little more clarity.